Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make you. I do damage. Can't stand it.
It's time to introduce the starting box for your Dallas Mavericks. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 13, Marshall. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 21, the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Welcome everyone to Noche, and teams getting geared up right for the stretch run.
As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Lillard. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Produced screen on Jackson. Thompson misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So, six-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is. Hard to predict when great shooters are using the screen. That time, Klay Thompson did a great job of finding the open space.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lopez outside, just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo. We saw him with 29 points last game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question. Legitimately, the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands. And it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Take a look at the Mavericks. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Thompson outside. Got first for Dallas. Lillard the pass to Jackson. Lillard looking around. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
A different look for Dallas. Tobias Harris is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Malik Beasley comes in for Marshall. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sims is checked in. And Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris with it. Picked up by Portis. Dinwiddie outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Trent with the wide open look. Gets an open look and hits.
And his
presence in the books. Bucks ahead, up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Trent in at the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And here's Trent after Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Harris against Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. It's Thompson in for Beasley. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Rollins. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Trent gets the bucket. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. Malik Beasley comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Davis with a screen on Kuzma. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And that one's good, Irving.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Lopez outside. Lillard outside. And it falls over the rim and in. Lillard's got 13.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it's Davis finishing it off.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Milwaukee leading by 7. That's a 2 from Lillard. Last one here tonight. Beasley kicks to Davis. Irving against Lillard. Irving with it. He had 15 points last outing. Clock at 4. And it's Davis with the jam.
AD gets near the
30 seconds left here in the second. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Over Irving. And it's Lillard again missing.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
Let's look now and see. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thompson, and it's Marshall. In at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
Get to the block, bro.
Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. Over Davis.
Great contest. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
To the inside.
On the interior than they did on that trip.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Okay, Dad, fans, let's get up and get ready for your defense.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Gafford. Malik Beasley comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. "90 seconds now into the second half. Kuzma passes to Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Milwaukee making a switch. Porter's checked in. Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:32 left in the third quarter. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Giannis.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, as you can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Defensively, he's been a glove. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponent.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Not a consistent three-point shooter, but Dinwiddie can get hot, so you can't just let him fire at will.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Davis setting the pick for Washington. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Driving in. And Damian Lillard again. And now an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. Incredible offensive talent.
Washington with this screen on court. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Collins is out there with Porter. Brent in at the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Outside, Antetokounmpo to the paint. The putback, Portis on the follow.
And folks, he did not
make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for Tobias Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. Jackson, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Damian Lillard in for Rollins. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Dinwiddie for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And the basket by Jackson.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mavericks trail by 11. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Gafford sets the pick for Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Davis with a screen on Kuzma. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Gafford, Davis, the pass to Irving. There's the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Kyrie Irving, 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Damian Lillard, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go from the high post. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, The defense knows they're in trouble.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And
what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is